Welcome back, anybody I'm still watching, to AJ Plays Yumina the Ethereal. Uh, I planned on recording quite a bit today, but I woke up lightheaded, and it is now about 10 o'clock. So, yeah. Good news is, though, I caught up on a lot of anime. But yeah, so I'm not sure how much I'll be recording in this session, but we'll see. Also, nobody commented on what I asked about, but then it wasn't in the video itself, so I'll just say it right now. Uh, Comment whether or not you prefer me to use what I'm using right now. It is the Open Broadcaster thing, or Fraps, which I was using before, if there's any difference. Also, I turned up the voices just a little bit because when I was going back through, I was like, wow, I'm kind of loud, and they're kind of not. Should probably fix that. Anyways, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, dots. More dots. The Zelerm has weathered many a battle already. In one of the lulls between those battles, we've gathered on the bridge. On the screen... Hey, Galliorn, how you doing? On the screen in front of me, I see a tall, unpleasant man. It's the commander of the Federation, Galliorn. This tension is different from the one I feel in battle. I don't like having to do this. My palms are getting sweaty. What, do you have to report to him? Kara and I are looking tense as well. Only Yumina is looking at him with open hostility. Might not even be trying to, but Galliorn is definitely provoking us. He's just standing there, as far as I know. He looks quite calm about it, though. Maybe he's used to being on bad terms with people. No, I think it's only... That's weird. I think it's only Ethereal, though. In the meantime, Fal's giving him her report, just like last time.
これまでの異空対戦記録は以上です。先の大型異空対戦では軽視できない損害が発生しましたが、以降の戦いでは戦力の損失、特に人的被害は最小限に食い止められています。
グレン隊でも人並みには働けているといったところか。
There we go. There's the provoker we all know and hate.
言い方。ユミナ、落ち着いて。
Galliorn is still the same. He doesn't react to Yumina's angry outburst. He just speaks ill of us, right to our faces. Of course, a lot of that has to be due to Yumina's roots. Wait, wasn't it Galliorn who did the thing with the branding Yumika a traitor? Am I remembering that correctly? It's clear at a glance that Galliorn has a low opinion of Ethereals and that he isn't the best of friends with Algoda. In that light, the floor I'm standing on seems rather insecure.
今回の報告はこれで全部だな。では、また次回まで。
Well, Ayamu, you are standing in space, so yeah, just a little insecure.
私から一つ質問がある。
なんだと？私にか。
It's rare for Aya to raise her voice in the company of others. We're pretty surprised that she's doing so now, but Galliorn seems to be even more taken aback.
こちらも忙しい身なのだがな。必要ならば聞いてやろう。手短にな。
アルゴダ製のイシリアルとして聞きたい。ガレオンは今の姿勢をいつまでも貫くつもり？
何が言いたい？
おい、おきつ。余計なことは。
He's probably... I mean, he kept that until, like, the very end in Kiraro's route, so...
聞いておきたいことだから。
Now that he's confronted with the problem of we've all implicitly understood so far, Galliorn's eyes narrow. Kiraro tried to stop her, but I clearly is going to back down from this.
銀河連邦と アルゴダ製の関係は良好ではない。これは、裏事情でも何でもなく、公然の秘密として語られているところ。それを改善するつもりがあるのかどうか、銀河連邦の立場から聞きたい。
余計な口を。アルゴダ製との関係などは考慮に入れてはいない。私はただ元より持っている思想を体現しているだけだ。イシリアルは戦力であると同時に運用を間違えれば友軍に被害を及ぼす危険な存在だ。何せ過去に実例があるのだからな。
Gallion provocatively looks at Yumina when he says that. He must have risen to his current status by saying this exact same thing over and over.
だからこそ厳しい管理が必要となる。自由を与えても節度を失えば再び悲劇が繰り返されるかもしれんからな。
Except it's that exact loss of freedom that would lead to another disaster.
イシリアルは兵器であり、その行動は我々が制限すべき。これが銀河連邦総帥として私が提唱する意見だ。もしもそれがアルゴダ製の考えにそぐわないものであるならば、反発を持たれるのもやむなしと思っている。
わかった。
I found it hard to believe she'd be satisfied with that answer, but apparently she knows enough. She steps back to let the captain take over.
こちらからは特に何もありませんな。
ならばしまいだな。また次回に同じような報告が聞けることを期待しているぞ。
We suffered heavy losses, but now we're doing better. Gives us a nasty smile, then cuts the line without even waiting for an answer. The uncomfortable atmosphere leaves it with him. There is a collective sigh. He's still not a welcome sight among the Zelerm's crew. I don't think he'll ever be a welcome sight.
お疲れ様です、皆さん。私がもう少しフォローできればいいのですが。
Val, it's not your fault.
心配するな、ファルガー。奴の機嫌を取るのに苦心するのはお前だけの仕事ではない。文句はむしろ毎回欠席している戦闘隊長に言うべきところだからな。
If Sita was here, he'd probably have punched the screen. Wait, was he on a screen or was he a hologram? I think that I remember them saying a screen. It's kind of confusing when he shows up as a transparent sprite. Would these things be considered sprites?
ガレオンはゼーレルムのみんなを軽く見ていますからね。バカみたい。
Looks like Zeta isn't the only one who has the urge to resort to violence. Get out your paper van. The human is being foul-mouthed. Nobody cares enough to stop her. I think everyone agrees with her, even if they don't say so out loud. I know I do.
だって今はそんなことで騒いでる場合じゃないんでしょ。ジーダたちも頑張ってるけど、飛空隊から銀河を守るには銀河連邦の力だけじゃ足りない。協力しなきゃいけない。昔のお母さんが裏切ったってことでいろいろ思われるのも確かに辛いけど、何よりも今私たちや他のイシリアルの人たちがあいつに悪く言われてる。それが悔しい。
A bitter expression comes over her face. Her emotions aren't just directed at the abuse we're getting. She's thinking about the people we're trying to protect, the people who rely on our strength in all sincerity. This is Midorishita Yumina, the student council president.
勝手すぎるわよ、あいつだけじゃない。銀河連邦自体がそうなのかも。だってまともに協力する気があれば 前の戦いでも死なずに済んだ人がいるかもしれないじゃない。
それは。
その可能性は否定できない。銀河連邦も一枚岩とは到底言えないのが現状。
Contrast to Kurara's emotional expression, I calmly states the facts.
アルゴダが統括しているシリアルの中にも銀河連邦に反感を持つ者は少なくない。
Guys, you should start a rebellion and kill Corral. Or, no, not Corrales. Oh, no. Galliord. Jeez. Apparently my brain's been more affected than I thought if I couldn't even remember his name when he was just there.
その圧力が連邦軍の戦況にもいくらか影響を及ぼしている。要するに、それぞれの各位があるために連携が取れず足を引っ張っている。これは事実だと思う。じゃあどうすればいいのよ。カレオに逆らえるだけの権力なんて。
権力はいらん。変えてやれば、それでいい。お前が並みいる有力候補を倒して、生徒会長の座を勝ち取ったようにな。
It's the title screen music again. No, I think I'm just gonna check after this session. I'm just gonna like go, if I remember, I'm gonna check to see what the name of the song is. Yumina and I glance at each other, then nod. The current situation does have some similarities to that time. Back at the academy, we fought against the big favorites with just a handful of people. By rights, it was unreasonable.
きっと変えられる。私たちは論絶部だから。あの時と同じように神武学園での実績をここでも示せばいい。
I's talking to Yumina in a gentle tone of voice. I wonder if she's remembering what happened at the academy. I think this suits her much better than just coldly stating the truth. That's because Ai has the same mindset as us. She enjoys the same things we do. Yeah, we should do it in our own way. Doesn't matter how important Galliorn is. We have our way of doing things. We should change people's minds little by little.
そうね。わかった。
The galaxy is in a very good place for us Ethereals right now. But that might change. Maybe it's just groundless hope, but I think I'm entitled to at least that much. That's... Yeah. Speaking about... Like... I'm just, thinking back to the end of Kurara's route. And, like, they were in another dimension, essentially, so it didn't really go over much of the aftermath. Like, Fowl did the orphanage thing, and the extra dimensionals were gone, but I don't remember what they said about, like, the Federation and stuff. The Zelerm's battles against extraterrestrials continue. Whenever they appear in our sector of space, we head there immediately and fight them. Days pass by. The Zelerm still doesn't enjoy a very favorable position, and we have few dealings with other ships. That's not too surprising, though, since the captain's policy of welcoming us Ethereals with open arms is at odds with Galliorn's philosophy. We normally never receive important guests, and everyone is content with our solo mission. That's why. Oh, did the short kid with the blue hair, whose name I forget, but I think it starts with an R, come back? Comes as a great shock to the crew that he would once again visit the Zelerm. Yeah, it's him. Dots.
姉様、お久しぶりです。
Wait. Let me get, Rishane. Was it Rishane?
アリュートか相変わらずだな。
よかったね。家族の絆は大事だから。
Yes. You don't understand how happy I am with that. We're in the Zelerm's visitor room. Easel and Fowl are here, as are we Ethereals. The child who visited... Still thinking of him as a child, even though he's like, what did they say? He's really old, right? The child who visited us before and his retainer are being shown into the room. The crewmen who escort them have tense expressions on their faces. They must be terribly nervous. That figures since this child is the leader of the single most influential planet in the Federation. Now he is here for a second time on this outcast ship. Even I, a newbie, understand how exceptional that is. But you guys got so much in common. Not really.
ユミナ、姉様のことを悪く言わないで。指をさしてのひそひそ話は失礼極まりない。
And you're not supposed to announce when somebody's pointing at someone else in secret.
姉様、気にしないでください。ユミナは対人関係の基礎が特殊な人間なのです。
別に気になどするものか。一般イシリアルとの関係など、さまつな問題だ。
Oh, that's cold. They're gonna become good buddies, I bet, in at least Yumina's route.
おきつの態度も、ユミナが怯える原因の一つだと思うのだがな。
Don't say it. She really cares about her sister. I still admire his deal, as always. She seems overjoyed just to be able to talk to her. She normally only wears that smile after she's had a limited time dessert at the cafeteria in Jinbu Academy. The fact that that's an appropriate comparison is a problem in itself, though.
さて、リシェイン殿、今回の来訪はどのような理由で？
そうだね。話は早めに済ましちゃおう。今回ここに来たのは、君たちに任務を与えようと思ってのことなんだ。
任務？それはアルゴダ星から直々にということでしょうか？
Oh man, I bet this is somehow going to maybe reveal some of Aimu's past. Maybe.
そうだね。ガレオンの方にはまだ何も伝えてないから。
Rishane chuckles. Gallion doesn't like Algoda much, but it seems Rishane is in a position to laugh about that. He really doesn't seem to take the same attitude.
前回の戦いで異空体内部の隔絶空間を観測したのは覚えているね。
Okay, I guess not. Never mind. I withdraw that guess.
はい、大型異空体の内部ですね。観測データは現在、銀河連邦本部で解析中とのことです。
He doesn't want to send somebody in there, does he?
そのデータだけれど、僕らの方でも受け取って、独自に研究を進めていたんだ。
アルゴダ星でですか？
うん。知っての通り、銀河連邦よりも幾分進んではいるからね。そして、つい先日、その解析の結果が得られたんだ。
何ですと？
Oh, Weasel. My word. There's a murmur around the table. If I remember correctly, the research could conceivably result in a way to bypass the extra-dimensional shielding. If that is true, our future battles would become much easier. Oh, that's what they're talking about. Thought they were like, hey, let's take an expedition into the extra-dimensional's homeworld. This is good news. I breathlessly await what comes next.
周知の事実だが、異空体の出現に対し、我々は後手に回らざるを得ない。なぜなら、異空体がこの宇宙に出現するその瞬間まで、こちらからの干渉は一切が無効となるからだ。
But it sounds like I'm still gonna be correct.
従来は異空体出現時に生じるこちらの空間の歪みを捉え、体制を整えるしかなかった。
Yeah, this definitely sounds like they're leading into we're going to stop them in their own world kind of thing.
しかし、今回の研究により、この前提が覆されることになる。
I'm liking this route.
つまり、異空体の出現以前に、こちらからの干渉が可能になると。
No, we are be able to strike them before they leave their space.
端的に言えばそうなろう。
Oh.
居所が分かれば先手に回れるわけだ。
But do we know where the EDs are? Their characteristic is that they appear without warning, isn't it?
こっちの宇宙空間に現れるのは確かにいきなりだね。でもそれ以前の居場所、彼らが侵攻前に潜んでいる空間があるんだよ。大型異空体はその隔絶空間の一部を内包して、そこに異空体を潜ませていたのさ。
なら、研究した技術を使えば、大型のキャリアが異空体をばらまく前に、一気に殲滅できると。
いや、もっと大規模な話さ。
Rishane gives us a confident smile. He looks like a child who just solved a difficult problem. Then he puts a document on the table. It shows a chart like the one Fowl uses when she wants to indicate a location. Fowl's expression changes after a few moments of study. Her eyes go wide in shock.
これは、
Did they already map out the extra-dimensionals universe?
何が書いてあるの？異空体母艦の隔絶空間内座標？
なんだと？それは確かなのか？
はい。正確な空間座標が記されています。連邦が管轄する中域内。辺境ですが、十分到達可能な範囲です。
There's a glint in the captain's eyes when he hears that. And if it's enough to make those two react like that. Are you saying that it's the enemy stronghold? Oh, okay. I was...
簡単に言えばそうなるね。
Wait, are we? We're going to meet Kraus pretty quickly, aren't
バ
we?
カな。なぜそんな情報が手に入る？
独自の調査の結果だよ。
Rishane answers in his usual light-hearted manner. But when you think about it, this is vital information that could be decisive to the war. Up until now, we had no idea where our enemies were coming from. The Federation must have been frantically searching for their base of origin for years. And now Rishane has given us the answer, as if he was telling us about tomorrow's menu. I'm not a distrustful person, but I find this difficult to believe. It's just too easy. Is Rishane gonna be evil? I mean, he has that look. Just look at him. He's facing you straight on.
で、分かったらどうするの？
簡単なことだよ。敵が隠れている場所が分かって、そこに入る手段も見つかった。
Well, can't we just take the Zelerm there?
なら、ここは攻める時だよね。
Oh, no, wait a second. They mean, like, if you open up a tear here, then that's where the base will be, I think. Rishane just keeps smiling, but we all gasp. Go figure, nobody saw this coming. Even we newcomers have been constantly finding extra-dimensionals ever since we came on board. It's only natural that we'd have our doubts about such a sudden development.
つまり、強襲作戦に踏み切ると？
Oh, this should be fun.
うん。そうなるな。
Deal, I hope you're coming with us.
異空体が潜む隔絶空間は、いわばこの宇宙の外側だ。本来なら向こうから侵入しない限り、我々には手が出せん。だが今なら、強制的にこちらの宇宙に相手を引きずり出すことができる。
Oh... Okay. Thank you for finally explaining.
正確な座標が判明している必要があるが、今はその情報も揃っているということだ。
それを我々が。
うん。君たちならやってくれると思う。奇襲である以上、相手に察知されるような大規模な動きはできない。戦力として必要最低限の部隊で行くことになると思う。
And that's why you pick a ship that already has 4 Ethereals on it. And, well, 5 if you can't deal. And, wait, is Rishane an Ethereal? Plot twist, he's a boss.
ゼーレルムならぴったりだよね。少数での連携には慣れているだろうし。
Thanks.
それは、銀河連邦からの作戦命令ということでしょうか。
Val speaks up again after some time studying the document. If the Federation is ordering us, then we have no choice but to obey. That would mean Galliorn considers the Algodan information trustworthy and has chosen to lend us to Rishane to carry out his plan. No matter how much Galliorn hates Ethereals, he can't afford to pass up an opportunity as important as this. But Rishane shakes his head in answer to Val's question.
これはまだアルゴダ製の僕個人の考えでしかないんだ。
So the Federation isn't involved?
そういうこと。まだ銀河連邦には隔絶空間の研究成果も敵本拠地の座標も伝えてないからね。
What?
何故それを先に我々に。
Thank you, Easel.
君たちに期待しているからだよ。
Thank you, Rishane.
銀河連邦に伝えるときにゼーレルムを奇襲部隊の先頭にするよう言うつもりなんだ。ガレオンは嫌がるだろうけどね。
Spearhead.
私たちが奇襲部隊の中核を担うのですか？
We're still trying to come to terms with everything we just heard. But it's not confusion, I hear Anai's voice. Her voice sounds uplifted, as if she's not so much confused as hopeful for what will come next. I wonder if she's happy about all this.
そうだね。おそらく本拠地には大勢の異空隊の他に彼らを率いている母体がいると思う。ゼーレルムの任務はその母体を落とすこと。他の船が梅雨払いに専念しつつ隙をついて一気に攻め込むんだ。当然ゼーレルムの現主力である君たちが作戦成功の鍵を握るだろうね。だから期待しているよ。
はい。
It's very unusual for Ai to be so nervous. Rishane is the leader of her home world, and her sister's employer. She must have a deep respect for him. I feel just a little uneasy. Only a little bit. I wonder why. Is it because she's acting so differently from normal? Is there another reason?
さて、後で通信回線を使わせてもらうよ。ガレオンにも言っておかないといけないからね。
What? I thought you weren't going to say anything to him until after it was over.
ゼーレルムからでよろしいのですか？
Well, of course, it'll just piss him off even more.
構わないよ。むしろ好都合だよ。
Oh.
僕が君たちを信頼してるって示すにはね。
Okay, yeah, I guess that too.
ガレオンはどんな風に怒るかな少し楽しみだよ。
リシェイン様、軽々しい行動は。
わかってるって。じゃあひとまずは休ませてもらおうかな。しばらくとどまるつもりだから。
So I'm guessing that the next, like, wait sequence is just gonna be between now and the next thing.
わかりました。では、こちらへ。
Guided by Easel and followed by Deal, Rishane leaves the visitor room. I'm about to follow them, but then I see the frown on Carrara's face. Ooh, Carrara! I remains motionless as well, and Yumina just goes to get some cake.
やは
Nope,
り
she's still here.
疑いは捨てきれんな。
You too, Chief? I feel it doesn't add up.
なんか変なの？チャンスが来たとしか聞いてないけど。
都合のいい部分だけ聞き取れるのも貴様の特技か。底なしの楽天かめ。
そんなことないわよ。私だっていろいろ考えてるの。
It's not Yumina's fault. The only thing that I feel is wrong with that is how did they get the location for the headquarters or base or whatever you want to call it. Everything else, I mean, it could just be explained as, we don't want to go into the explanation of how they can pull them into our space. Then you've got to realize this is fishy. I mean, seriously, get a clue.
わかってるのよ。私だってわかってるのよ。ただ、ちょっとだけ確認のためにも説明が欲しいなって。
ならばお前なりに理解できるよう努めろ。まず第一に、なぜ今になってこんな情報が出てきた？
Didn't he say that he just found out about it? Or wasn't that what they said? That they, yeah, that they had a breakthrough?
情報って本拠地の
Yeah, see?
最近やっと分かったんじゃないの？
Oh, great. Now I'm the equivalent of Yumina.
いくらなんでも不自然すぎるだろう。銀河連邦はずっと昔から戦っているのだぞ。アルゴダの技術力が優れているとはいえ、その技術は銀河連邦にも提供されている。だが連邦では異空体の居所を探るなど、試みすらほとんどされていないのが現状だ。アプローチの方法が皆無だからな。
それはアルゴダ製の努力の結果とか？アルゴダだって異空体の本拠地を昔から探してたんじゃないの？
ならば、連邦と協力するのが筋だろう。研究中であることすら、連邦には伝えられていない。
Hmm.
うん。
Great, now we're making even similar sounds.
隔絶空間とやらの研究も同じだな。独自研究というには、あまりに飛躍している。
But the Celestial City, they're like gods.
どちらも、何か裏があるように思えるな。推測するなら、つまりは。
つまりは？
They've known about this for some time now and chose to reveal it now.
それが一番妥当だ。おそらくはイゼルたちも、同じことを考えているだろう。
But what would they gain from that? Is the question.
アルゴダが銀河連邦に対し、意図的に情報を隠していた。理由はわからんがな。
頭痛い。
The situation is developing little by little. It's too early to say whether it's in a good or a bad direction. But if this information is correct, then we might be able to deal with the extra dimensionals once and for all. That's worth risking everything for.
なんか変なことになってるわよね。はい。生徒会大戦の時でも十分難しかったのに。
You just barely realized that? I thought you would have gotten it when you saw the extra dimensionals, but no, I guess she hasn't been phased until now. Oh. Damn, I forgot about I. She's from Algoda, but we were accusing Algoda of conducting a conspiracy just now. I completely forgot that too. She's looking at the floor with a subdued expression. It's not that we doubt you, it's just that we found it a little strange.
きっといいことがある。
I believe in I. Huh? I?
リシェイン様が私に期待していると言ってくれた。
Oh.
これは喜ぶべきこと。
Okay, nope, Rishane's evil now. Something good will happen of it. But Rishane is evil. And I is going to have some emotional hurts. Those are my predictions. I don't think she was even listening. She's nodding to herself as if she's replaying the earlier conversation in her mind.
もしかしたら私ももうすぐ天界都市に行けるのかもしれない。
Right, that would be good. Yeah.
姉様や旧世の英雄カラレス様のように私も歴史に名を残すことになるかも。
カラレスか。
Kralis, that's the hero who supposedly sacrificed himself to stop the traitor Yumika. Must command as much respect on Algoda as Deal. Well, I'm sure you will. You're always very serious.
そうしたら歩夢も嬉しい。
Which part specifically? You becoming famous? Sure. But no, you can't go away and live in this celestial city. Then the debate club would be broken up and that'd be bad. Huh? Me? I don't know why she suddenly put the question to me. What would my opinion have to do with it? I still can't figure her out.
変なことを聞いてしまった。迷惑だったかもしれない。
No. Let's see.
来賓室にただのクルーがいつまでもたむろするのはどうかと思う。帰らないと。
No, no, let Aimu finish. What's his opinion? I want to know.
そうね。なんかややこしくなってきたし、一っ風呂浴びたい気分。
Yeah. Complicated things make Yumina want to take a shower. So she must suddenly leave in the middle of math.
そうしておけ。治癒熱で倒れられたら、こちらにとっても面倒だ。歩も、戻るぞ。
Okay. Okay. Yeah, the conversation carries on without me, and we leave the visitor room. I walk behind the others, reflecting on how I feel. I think that Ai is very conscious of her position on Algoda. That's not surprising, since she's an Algodan. But at the same time, I have mixed feelings about seeing her like that. Why can't I just be happy for her? What am I doing? That's okay. That's the end for this part. I did say because of the title. I wanted to see what song that was. So hey, anyone who was wondering can now figure that out while I do that. Music. And if you don't want to see, then just go. No, that's not it. Actually, wait a second. Let's see, where's... Oh, it's... You can't access settings when you're on the main menu. There's no drop-down thing. I'll just have to... Oh, that's just like battle song right there. What song is this? Is this also battle? I don't know. Okay, is it like over here? Wait, what? Ah, here we go. Jinbu Academy School song. There we go. Well, that only took forever. And I had to turn up my computer volume again. Darn. I've had it. I could have guessed. Guess I could have just gone over here and done it. Oh well. Yep. Wait, so is this, no. No. Okay, Never Given Up is the space title song. What's this? Can't tell. Anyways, yep, that's it for this part. And I'll see you in the next one. Since it seems like I am going to be getting into another one of the day cycles, then I'll probably try to get all of that recorded until the part where I need to train, because I probably will need to train. I'm gonna have to go up another like 5 levels or something. Well, although if I stayed where I was right now, I'd probably be fine. Since they were like, what, level 46-ish? Anyways, yeah. So that's gonna be the plan as of right now. So, see you in the next part. Apparently this part has been a super special 40-minute long thing. The thing just barely passed 40 minutes. So yeah, see you in the next part. Bye.